Lingonberry. Sorry this video didn't come out sooner. I was having some problems uploading it, but I think this should work now. Please don't fast forward any extra because you'll miss the plan. So go ahead and take out New World Symphony theme. And we're going to look at the beginning up through measure 5. So this is the violin part, and it only uses a couple of notes here, so it shouldn't be too hard. So let's go ahead and start. So our first note is going to be F sharp, and then we're going to have A, and we play that 2 times. So you're going to put 2 fingers on D and go 2, 0, 0. And then figure out how many rests you have. It should be 5. So we'll go F sharp, A, rest, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have 5 other notes we have to play, and they're still on the D string, and we're just going to go E, F, E, D, D. 1, 2, here's measure 3, you ready? Go! 1, 2, 1, 0, 0. Rest, rest, rest. Then, we're going to try to play it from the beginning to measure 5. 1, 2, ready, go. F, A, rest, 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 ready, go. E, F, E, D, D, rest, rest, rest. Now, in measure 1 and in measure 4, you have what looks like an apostrophe in your part. This is called a bow lift, and bow lifts are simply you're going to do a down bow, stop your bow, lift it up, and make a little circle in the air. So I did it big, but it's just really small. So you'll try it with me. So when we play this, we'll go F, A, and then lift up our bow to start it over for the next time we play. Does that make sense? Moving forward, we will try to utilize these wherever they are, all right? This is a really short lesson, so I just wanted to give you guys something to work on. The other thing I would recommend that you do is try to go forward a little bit. So let's do a little bit into measure 5 because it is similar. So here's measure 5. It looks the same as measure 1, except there's no bow lift this time. So F sharp, A, rest, then F sharp, E, D, rest, E, F, A, F, E, rest, rest, rest. And there's a bow lift there. And that is as far as I want you to go this week. So you'll do measure 1 to the first note in measure 8. Would you also please take out Song of Brotherhood? Let me get mine out here. Sorry, this can be a little crazy for a second. I gotta move the camera. Alright, so we're just gonna do the beginning to letter A. And this song, I told a couple of you, is Ode to Joy. So it's a familiar melody. So we're gonna start with F sharp. We're gonna go F, F, G, A. That's measure 1. Can we do that again? 1, 2, ready, go. F, F, G, A. And then measure 2 is kind of that in reverse. It just doesn't go all the way down. So we've got A, G, F, E. Can we try that again? 1, 2, ready, go. A, G, F, now let's put it together. Start at the very beginning, do measure 1 and measure 2. 1, 2, ready, go. F, F, G, A, G, F, E. So far so good? So the next measure, we're going all the way down to D, and we've got 2 Ds, an E, and an F sharp. 1, 2, measure 3, go. D, D, E, F. Try that again. 1, 2, ready, go. 0, 0, 1, 2. And then our last part for this first little section is F sharp, E, and E again. But the rhythm is tricky because we have a dotted quarter note, which means it's a quarter note plus an eighth note. So it's 1 and 2 is the length of the rhythm. So you've got 1 and 2, and then our next note is an eighth note, and it's in the same bow. If you notice, they're connected. So you have 1 and 2 and E, and that last note is a half note, so it gets 2 beats. So let's try that again. Just measure 4. Ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Try to use that to help us move forward. So keep that in your brain because that rhythm comes back. So our next measure is the same as measure 1. And we have F sharp, G, A, G, F, E, still the same. And now this last measure before A is slightly different. So we start on E this time. It's the same rhythm but different notes. So E, D, D. And notice the second D, or the first D is short. So it's long, short, long. Okay? If you can get that far in both of these songs this week, you'll be totally set for class next week.